What's up guys? So this is going to be video number 1 of the YouTube channel. So first of all, let's get right into it, and I'll take you guys off this tripod. I'm holding the tripod right now, so I'll take you guys off this and I'll show you the car and exactly what we will be doing today. So here's the Camaro. It is a 1982 Berlinetta. Here's a basic walk around of it. Interior and all that. It's kind of torn apart right now because a couple weeks ago I decided to get started on the interior, tear that apart and see what I needed to replace. But yeah, here's a full walk around of it. It's a little rough, but the car's been sitting since 2006. Brand new tires, of course, has the American racing wheels on there as well. So I'll show you guys exactly where I'm at on the inside. So I got the door panel all taken apart. Everything's all ready to go for the new seals. The outer sweeps right here are missing because I took them out. And of course you have the door panels sitting in there along with the rear seats. Sorry for the mess. It is a little bit in the process of everything being renewed and restored. We are back here in the garage. Camaro's sitting outside right now, but what we're going to be doing is, like I said before, we're replacing the weather stripping with brand new ones so that it could be all sealed up and ready to go when winter hits, and we won't have to worry about any rusting or further corrosion going on with the car. Basically, we will be needing to replace these right here. If you can see that, it'll focus. These little screws right here, they're basically like little self-tappers. These things were kind of a pain in the butt to get out because they're wedged between the door and the window, so we will be replacing them with regular nut drive-in self-tappers, just so it could be easier and I can get it with a wrench rather than trying to fab up some wrench with a Phillips head bit and try and get in there and fight against the window. We have to run to the parts store real quick, grab the nut version of these. Hopefully they have them, and then yeah, we'll be back to install the weather stripping, and we'll get this whole show on the road. Let's go. Alright, so we are back with a 100 pack of these. You can see that. Hopefully these work out. They're a little bit longer than the little bolt right there, but we should be able to get these in. And let me show you guys the weather stripping that I'll be putting in. The proper term is outer door sweep. So I mean, if you're doing this, that is the proper term. Been corrected. I usually call it the outer window weather strip, but that's not correct. But yeah, I'm installing the outside and the inside, and hopefully we can knock that out today. If not, we'll continue tomorrow. Let me go grab those real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what we're installing. It's in this huge package right here. And let's see. These things right here, if you could see that, it's kind of like a felt material, rubber. Goes up against your window just like this. Window's right here, and basically seals off the window and the inside of the door from any water and ice and all that. We'll be installing these. The self-tappers should fit in here pretty good. We'll see how they go. And I'll set you guys up on tripod when we get out there. That way you can kind of watch me do the whole thing. Sorry, I keep walking out of frame because this tripod's kind of short. Let me go set you guys up out there and put these on, and you'll get to see the whole process. So the window trim that I used in this video for the Camaro was made by Precision Replacement Parts. I ordered them from Summit Racing and they go for $39.99. One thing to note when using these is some of the holes may not line up, so you might have to drill your own holes like I did on the passenger side. I had to drill the end, And on the driver's side, I had to drill 2 holes, one in the front and one in the rear. So one thing to keep in mind when doing this. Alright, so here it is. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. Right there, all sealed up. So here's it all installed, ready to go. Now I just got to do the inside. Alright, so we got it all done. Time is currently 4:47. Got both sides done. You see the new trim. If it'll focus, let's see here. There you are. Got the new trim in there, and we also got the driver's side. Yeah, here's the driver's side. Got both sides done. We couldn't really do the inside weather stripping because I just realized that you actually need to mount it to the door panels, which are, let's see, let's open this up, which are in here. So the inner weather stripping ties to these, but before I put these on, I actually have to get some insulation. I'm going to be using Dynamat. Insulates this whole door right here so it blocks out noise, the cold and the heat, rather than hearing everything rattle in the car. Kind of deafens everything, which is great. I would show under the hood, but unfortunately I need new shocks for the hood in order to lift it up just by myself. If you follow my Snapchat and you follow the Camaro build on there, you know what I did. But for you guys here on YouTube, since you guys weren't able to see that, I'll go back over that with you guys and show all the engine work that I'm doing. Alright, so like I said before, we got both sides done of the outer weather stripping. We will need to do the inside, but we won't do the inside of it until we put the door panels on. But before we put the door panels on, we need to add Dynamat. So we'll do that hopefully in a few videos. We'll do the inside. For the next video, or depending if I'm going to add that into this video, we'll be doing the carb. It is the air intake and fuel mixture in one, for those who don't know what a carb is. Yeah, it's basically that, because these cars this old don't really come what they call EFI, electronic fuel injection. I hope to upload every week, kind of get in a schedule and consistency. If you're not following on my Snapchat or Instagram, make sure to follow those behind the scenes, because aftermarket stuff really doesn't go as smooth as people say they do. There's a lot of modification, there's a lot of bending, cutting, and all that fun stuff. If you want more behind the scenes, definitely follow my Snapchat and the Instagram. I'll post those below, or I'll post them somewhere on the screen. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed everything that I showed you today. Of course, this is my first video, so there's tons of room to grow, and I cannot grow and improve if you guys don't give me feedback. So I would enjoy any feedback that you guys have for me on ways I can improve and things you like, things you didn't like. But yeah, let me know and I'll do the best that I can. See you in the next one.